Hello everyone. This video is about storing dies and stamps, rubber stamps, when you're working with them so that they don't get lost, which is something that I've encountered since I started this card making project. I initially was just experimenting, wanted to try out a few things, but I've gotten in really deep now. So I've got all kinds of storage and, you know, different issues now. But anyway, I saw a video by Jennifer McGuire, whose um, card making videos has been a great source of inspiration for me. Um, and she showed us something that involved this type of frame. She didn't say it was a frame, but I recognized it because I have a few of these. These are acrylic frames. This one happens to be 4x6. And so with the rubber stamps, the new kind of stamps, they stick to plastic. So this is a good way to keep them from getting lost underneath all the other stuff that's going to be on your workspace. And anybody who's done paper crafting knows, the flurry of a mess things can become so easily. I knew when I was looking at those videos, I said, oh my gosh, I know this is going to be an issue trying to keep all this stuff organized. But, I just had to try it out anyway. I mean, I really enjoy it, but oh my gosh, some new challenges. But anyway, yeah. So this is how we store, how we could store the rubber stamps as opposed to laying them down on the desk, because you're gonna lay everything down on the desk. You're gonna lay your papers down on the desk. You're gonna lay your dies down on the desk. There's even a remedy for the dies using this, which I'll show in a few minutes. So, I like this idea. And these frames, they come in various sizes. The one that I saw in Jennifer's video, I think it was an 8x10. And she had magnetic paper on one side, and then she left the other side blank, and used that side for the rubber stamps. But I decided that it would be a good idea to get smaller ones because I don't necessarily work with both items at the same time, and not that many, not just yet. So, maybe later on I can get different sizes. There's even one that's like really small. I think it's like half this size. And yeah, it's a good thing I saw that, and I recognized what it was. She said she was gonna mention what it was in another video. I don't know whether she did it or not. But anyway, they're frames. They're very modern looking frames. So, and this one is a 4x6, and you can find them in the frame department. I got these from Michael's, so they're in the frames department. So now that's the solution for the stamps. Now for the dies, we have to add something else. What else is attached to this is it's that magnetic paper that's used for mounting photos on. So I just cut it down to measure this 4x6, and this is the adhesive back, and it sticks like really well. I mean, I had to reposition it because at first it was non-straight. So, I like for my things to be on neatly, and if I have to work with it. So, and I like this because the other day I was looking for this little piece, and you see how tiny it is, right? You see how tiny it is. It's like here's a letter. This letter is maybe about 3/4 of an inch or so. I don't have to guess. Where's a ruler? Let me see. Yeah, a ruler. Okay, so that piece it looks like about that's about 1 and 5/8, but then it's really slim too. So, and I've misplaced this many times, and you know, phew, I can't tell you the amount of hours I spent searching for it one time. But I knew it was missing. Something just told me to look for this, look for this. It's one of the dyes that I use a lot. It's just a little. Let me see. Let me show. I have a piece. It's cut already. Yeah, here it is. And I use it on a lot of things. So it's a very nice little scrolly piece. Sometimes what makes or breaks a design is the finishing touches, and these little things make nice finishing touches. So it's good to know that I have another way in which to keep up with these dyes. Because as I said, once you start cutting paper, and typically if I get an idea, it's like, oh my gosh, it's madness. Because I'm trying to put the idea together quickly because I'm excited about, oh, how is this gonna come out? It's gonna look really nice. Like, sometimes I find things that just fall together randomly like this. I was working on using some inks and stuff and some black paper, and it just, now I've got like another idea of what to do with this, and I just recently used it in something else. This is one of my aunties, one of my father's sisters, and this is an old photo. She passed away in 2010. So, and this is one of the photos that were among her belongings. So um, I cut it out. It was I actually kept the paper. It was just a bit too off centered. This is how it was, like this, right? So we had, and it was just off centered. So that bothered me. So I got the notion to. I said to myself, well, it's not a very complicated photo. So I cut it out, and I used very precise, very precision scissors. Where are they? Oh, right here. Okay, I use these things. I tell you, if you're a crafter, you have to have a pair of these. They're so nice and sharp. They have like a chisel point. And I didn't buy these in a craft store. I bought these at a Barnes and Noble. At a Barnes and Noble, where they have all that the novelty stuff. I like to pass through there and see what they have. And I saw these. I bought these like many, 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 many years ago. Gosh, maybe 2004, 2005, something like that. But that was before I even knew, had a clue about paper crafting. And I used to do other things, you know, off and on, involving working with paper, and I always liked to cut things as precisely and as neatly as possible. So I felt that this was a good investment. So I picked up a pair, and sure enough, I'm using them today. All right. Anyway, I just wanted to also mention something about um, the different types of magnetic paper. Now, this is a magnetic. It's called a mag. I forget what it's called. Magnetic sheet or mag. This is, oh, it's for photos. Yeah, this is for photos. You're supposed to mount a photo on this. Well, on the other side. No, on this side. And because the other side is sticky. No, well, this is the magnetic side, so it has to go. Yeah, as the photo has to go on the sticky side, right? So, but this is already attached, so I can't show you stickiness. Do we have a piece over here or something? I set a piece aside for demonstration purposes. Okay, it's gotten away from me already. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. So here's a piece. This is a part of what's left. It was I think it was um, a 6x8 piece or something like that. And see the sticky and thick. So you would put your photo here, and then you could stick it like to a refrigerator or something like that. Now there's another kind, and it's called magnetic drawing paper, and it's got paper on the back, but it's not sticky. So this was actually on something else, and I pulled it off. Let me see. There's something else I wanted to show related to this. Where is it? Ooh, 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 ooh. Where did that go? Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah. So, this I use this same type of magnetic paper for this easel card, and I designed this button to go on it. And I use a magnetic paper because I wanted to be able to change the buttons. So that was a nice solution. So maternal cousin, by the way. Knock him out, Joe. Knock him out. Knock him out. Knock him out. All right. Yeah. So that's the difference. What this is thinner, and it's just paper because you're supposed to draw on it, and then stick your drawing on the refrigerator or wherever else you wanted to put it. So that's just the remains from cutting it out, and in case I might want to use it with a die and make a magnetic die or something like that. Who knows? Anyway, so I'm keeping that in there. Yeah. So I like these ideas. This When I get a larger space, I might change to a larger size of this. This one is 4x6. The one that Jennifer McGuire showed was at least an 8x10. And yeah, I just happened to recognize what it was, and I said to myself, that seems like a very good idea. I think I'll try it out. So I picked up a couple just about 2 days ago, and this is the results. I'm liking it, especially being able to keep up with these little tiny scrolly things. Now when I'm not using them, I just keep them in a clear box. Like here's some more little scrolly guys. So I just keep them in as small a container as possible. Because storing small things in a large space is an easy way to lose them. So I always try to use size appropriate containers for the items that I store. Yep, so I can just take these also. Yeah, that's always been something, to be concerned about, losing these little teeny tiny little stuffs, you know, these little buttons. So yeah, I like this idea. So yeah, might want to try it out. Remember, it's a frame, and it can be found in the frame department. I got these at Michael's, and they have different sizes, and they're not very expensive either. I think there's like $2 or $3 each, something like that. So, you know, that's a small price to pay for being able to keep your favorite dies and things from getting lost, or being able to find them when you need them. That's one thing. Oh my gosh, I want to put something together and I can't find it. No, that's not working. So, but I'm still new to this, so I guess I'll get the gist of it, including the best way to store and retrieve things. And this is one of those solutions. Okay, so thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.